The story of Bloody Bunny, she used to be so outgoing. Until people kept hurting her over and over again until one day she created a place. She could feel safe and she could explore her inner self and just be who she is without others picking on her and trying to break her. One day she seen some man named Draven. She became interested in Draven. She watched him. And the more she watched him, the more she fall in love with him. Until one day he found her watching him.
You know, it's funny. It's very funny. The same city that I had my life taken in, I had my life claimed in, I wasn't supposed to come back. And here I am, the mayor of that city. Here I am, a winner of the election, voted by the people. And a lot of the same people didn't really have their voices heard. But now they had their voices heard. And me and formerly officer Henry Morris are the mayor and the vice mayor. Ain't it funny? Ain't it funny? Ain't it funny? And I am so happy to be able to share this with you all, be able to share this blessing with the city of Hale, Virginia. And not only that, we finally get the opportunity to finally talk to Bloody Bunny. After my dad presented her to me, and now, you know, I'm on top. I feel like I'm on top of the world. But like I said before, you know, it's not over yet. We haven't won yet. This is only just the beginning. And, you know, you can celebrate for now, but there's still a whole lot more we need to do before we can really celebrate. You know, before we really celebrate, we need to start being able to allow this place to be a place of love. Any hatred and hostility that need to stay here. Any unsolved problems, you know, we all have problems, but anything that's unsolved, you know, we need to take a look at that and figure out what the problem is. But, you know, the city has done me well, despite a lot of the city being an issue where I've had a lot of my problems exposed. I've had a lot of situations occur, but I can finally say that we've been blessed here. Our family been blessed here. I've been blessed here. And you know, some bad things have happened here. You know, it was inside this city that my mom was shot 32 times. It was inside this city that I was shot 3 times. You know, but we have an answer to all of that, and we're trying to figure out an answer to all of that. We still haven't figured out who committed these heinous acts. We know who orchestrated it, but we don't know who actually did it. And until we actually figure out who did it, until we actually figure out who's going around committing murders, until we figure out who's going around committing riots and burning down buildings and creating issues in discord, we haven't won yet. We haven't won yet. And I'm so happy to be able to do our first interview right here at my house. You know, that's a real blessing. Inside my yard. inside a place that I have my meals, that I feel at peace, that I can talk to my family and friends. You know, it's nice to be able to have this interview here. And I thank y'all so much for continuing to be with me, for continuing to support me, and for having positive things when you think of the name Draven Corntassel. I love y'all. Peace be with y'all. And may my father Mordecai's love continue to be with y'all. Bless y'all, my friends, city of Hill, Virginia. You want to hear something scary? You want to hear something scary? The question is, why did I raise up from the dead? Why did I raise up from the dead? Why did the man who couldn't talk raise up from the dead? You know what? I was shot, cold blood. They wiped the face paint off my face. And you think I'm gonna let that pass? You think I'm gonna let that pass? Absolutely not. There's no way I'm gonna let that pass. I'm coming. If they're trying to kill me wasn't enough, they again decided to steal my cane. So, yes, I am taking this personal. I'm taking it personal, and I'm coming for whoever did this. And there's also one other thing I'm coming for. I recently, in my death, found that there's a certain individual who's taking a fascination to Mr. Draven Corntassel. And I'm taking a fascination in him. And so I'm coming for love and justice. I'm coming for love and justice. And poems will be rewritten. You know, it's been a long time coming, but Bloody Bunny is finally here. She's here in Hill, Virginia, and we've been spending a lot of time together. I finally got to know her after my dad finally presented her to me. And, you know, Father Mordecai, he did his thing. He did his thing. He knew what I liked. He knew that I needed somebody to motivate me, needed somebody to encourage me, needed somebody to guide me, needed somebody to keep me on my toes. And as mayor of this great city, I can finally say that I have that. I have a partner in crime. And not only that, I have a best friend in Henry Morris. And I have all the tools around me to make this a successful run as mayor. This has been a dream come true. You know, life is starting to look up for me now after so many trials, so many problems, so many things going wrong that now things are finally going right. And I can finally say that my father has blessed me immensely. And, you know, don't get me wrong, sometimes blessings come and they go. Sometimes they come, sometimes they go temporarily, but they always come at a time when you need them. And we needed this. And Father Mordecai did what he had to do. He led me to somebody that was the right fit. He led me to somebody that was going to help me do things the right way. He led me to somebody who went through a similar thing that I went through so he could make sure that I wouldn't give up. And now I have somebody that won't let me give up. And that's a blessing. That's a big blessing. And everything is coming into place. Now, as we sit back in my house and go over things, you know, everything is gonna be fine. You know, the city needs to dwell on love. There's no way to enforce that because you can't enforce free will. But we will make sure we won't allow violence. We won't allow anything that could destroy the city to take part. Like we can't do things for that. But, you know, things are looking up. Like I said before, this is a happy story. And my ending did not end in a sad way. And so my thanks goes to Bloody Bunny for being here, Father Mordecai, Mother Ellen, and Brother Malachi for always helping me lead the way. And for my dear friend, Mr. Henry Morris, peace be with you all.
Hello, Draven. I am back, and I am coming to ruin your life. I'm coming to take everything that you have, and more. And as you can see, I've mastered the art of fire. I am a goddess of fire, and as you know, your house, it was burned down before, but now it could be burned down 100 times fold, 1,000 times fold, now that I have control of fire. And, you know, I could show off all I want. I can show off and show off and show off and show off, but I'm not going to do that. You see, what I got to do, I have a proposition for you. I have a challenge for you. If you can stay, I'm inviting you to my kingdom, and if you should stay in my kingdom and you stay diligent for 40 days, 40 nights, you will gain freedom from me. I will not mess with you ever again. I will not torment you, and you and your beloved Bloody Bunny can continue your lives. If you can't, you have to stay here forever. You can never see Bloody Bunny again, and you will surrender your mayorship to me. How is that for you? How is that for you, Mr. Draven Corntassel? And I'm letting you know, I have the power of temptation, and I will tempt you beyond anything you can ever imagine.
Lala, you have yourself a deal. And just so you know already, with the power of Father Mordecai in me and my love for Bloody Bunny, you already know that I'm not gonna cave in. But, I know that there has to be test. I know that there has to be not only test, but temptation. And I'm not going back down from this challenge because I know where my heart lies. And I don't know where my heart lies. I know where my head lies. And this whole mental chess that you've been trying to play for the longest time is not going to work on me because I'm a new person. Once I tasted death, once I overcame death, I can overcome anything. And the things that you say, the things that you do have no power over somebody like me. Have no power over my father Mordecai. Have no power over my mother Ellen. Have no power over my brother Malachi. I have all of them running through my blood. They take care of every vein. They take care of every mind, body, and spirit. And I have everything I need when I have them. I have everything I need when I have my father Mordecai with me. I have everything I need and want when I have Bloody Bunny. So I accept your challenge. I take office in 6 weeks. That gives me plenty of time to get things done. It gives me plenty of time to answer your challenge. And this ain't going to be easy. I already know it's not going to be easy because I know how you are and what you do. But I'm going to do this, and I know I'm going to be victorious. I'm sorry, I'm ready, sir.
You're already here. Make yourself at home. Welcome to my kingdom, the fiery undergrounds, the fiery palace. Welcome, Draven Corntassel. You're here, and now that you're here, this is now your home. Because I tell you, when that 40 days is up, you're going to stay here forever. And not only are you going to stay here forever, but I'm going to have your crown and mayorship, and you will never be able to look at another woman again. You will never be able to love your Bloody Bunny. You will never be able to love anybody with me, and you will worship the ground that I walk on, because I am the queen of this underworld. I am the queen of your life. And there will not be any other queens available for you. So have at it.
You see, Delilah, you always talk a big game. You always talk a big game, And, you know, I know for a fact that you can't tempt me. I know for a fact that you can't do this. You cannot overcome me because, like I said, I have the power of Mordecai in me. I have the power of my mother Ellen in me. I have the power of my brother Malachi. And I have my bloody bunny in my heart. And so you cannot tempt me the way you say you can tempt me. But, you know, we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. And from here on out, I'm gonna do this challenge, and I'm gonna do it the respectful way. You know, I already know some of what you have to offer, some of what you're gonna try to offer me. As I sit here in literal hell, and I'm not talking about Hill, Virginia, I'm talking about Delilah's lair. I'm just thankful for the things that I have back at home. I'm thankful for my bloody bunny. I'm thankful for my family, everybody that has supported me along the way. I'm thankful for my best friend, Mr. Henry Morris. I'm thankful for the opportunity to be mayor is given. I have 40 days here, and once them 40 days are up, I will come back, everything gonna be the same. And it's all dependent on the decisions that I make. I'm here for 40 days in temptation and captivity, and, you know, I have to make the best decisions I could possibly make for everything to come. You know, I have some decisions to make, and they have to be on target. If I make the right decisions when I come back home, Delilah, the spirit of Delilah said that they will no longer tempt me and keep me in captivity any longer. And so now I have to do what's best for me. I have to do what's best for Bloody Bunny. To do what's best for my family and make sure that she can no longer mess with me. 40 days, 40 nights. I'm here, and once this is over, once I surpass this deal, and I know it's not going to be easy, I will finally be able to rid myself of Delilah's spirit, Delilah's persecution. And so, peace be with you all, citizens of Hill, Virginia.
Draven. You know, you're here for 40 days. But I'm letting you know that right now, if you don't give in to my demands, your little sister Lena, her beloved Bloody Bunny, and your dear friend Henry Morse, they're all gonna die. Remember what I did to you? Remember what I did to your family? Remember what I did to all y'all? You know, that won't pale into comparison to what I'm gonna do to the remaining 3 loved ones that you have. I'm coming, and I'm coming to wreck your life. Like I told you, I won't finish yet. And I'm coming for your mirror position. I'm coming for your family. I'm coming for your peace. I'm coming for everything. And if you want to keep it, all you have to do is bow down, lay down, and give in to my demands. That's all you have to do. All you have to do is that, and your family can live. Your friends can live. You can continue your life with Bloody Bunny. And you won't have to give in to the stress of being the mayor of this town anymore. Like I said, we're on day 35. And it's been 35 days. 5 more days are coming. All you have to do is give in and you won't have to deal with the stress. But just know that Lena is right on my horizon, and I will kill her and leave you without any more family. And don't think I don't know who Bloody Bunny is or what Bloody Bunny's plan is for you. I'll come for her harder than I'll come for anybody else. And like I said, I'll leave all y'all alone if you just give in to my sexual desires, give in to my spiritual desires, and just give in. You know, you think you Jesus Christ, but you had no Christ. You were nobody. You were nobody. And you will continue to be nobody. But like I said, I can make you somebody if you just give in. But if you don't give in, I'll kill every last member of your family. Hey, you think I'm playing? I'll kill Bloody Bunny. And I'll make Henry Morse's life a living hell. Think about that for a second. Think about all of that.
No, I have to do what I have to do to save my family. I have to do what I have to do in order to make sure Delilah is safe and Henry Morse is safe. I have to do all of that. And as much as I hate to do this, I have to give in to the demands that you set before us, Delilah. I have to do that. Don't want to do it. But, you know, this is far more important than being Jesus. And I'm not Jesus. I'm not Christ. I'm a man, and I came here to do this in order to, you know, preserve my position as mayor, in order to make sure everything would go as planned, you know, for everybody. But you put my family in jeopardy, and so I can no longer, you know, hold on to this. I can't hold on to this. Our family's involved. The people I love are involved. And so, yes, I will give in to save my family and everybody that are involved at this point. You know, I can't hold back just because, you know, I'm trying to be something that I can't be. I'm a man who is weak. I'm a man who needs to do whatever he can to take care of his little sister. She's all I have left. And so, whatever you need, you know, have your way with me. Whatever you need, you know, you can have it, because I can't continue to do this. You know, can't continue to, go through this. And so I give in. I give in and I give up. Have at it. My family is very important to me. My bloody buddy is very important to me. Henry Morris is my best friend. I haven't had much luck with people, And so Draven Corntassel is gonna go ahead and give in. He's gonna take his cards and he's gonna fold. Before I do this, I want to apologize to the citizens of Hill, Virginia. I let you all down. And I want to apologize to those who look up to me, but I have to do what I have to do to protect my family. I've seen the damage you caused to other people. I've seen the damage that you caused to me. I've seen the damage that you did to my mom, my brother, and my dad. And I can't let you continue to do that. And so, from this point on, I know I'm gonna lose my position as mayor, but to all of you, I have to give in because there's no other way. There's no other way for me to save those because I know who Delilah is. I know what Delilah is. And the biggest mistake I've ever made was that I made a deal with the devil. And you cannot make a deal with the devil. You cannot do that. And so, I, Draven Corntassel, concede. I, Draven Corntassel, will, I have to do this. I'm sorry, you all. I'm sorry, citizens of Hill, Virginia. I'm sorry to everybody that I've ever let down. And I'm sorry to you, bloody buddy, because you're my everything, baby. I love you so much.
In breaking news, Draven Corntassel has been banished from the city, and he has been impeached from his mayor position.
people that can't stand your guts. They are upset that you breathe. They got a problem whenever you walk in the room and you ain't done nothing to them. God said, take it as confirmation you must be anointed. God, I can't hear nobody. There's some people in this room. All your life you had to fight. Since you was in middle school, folk been talking about you and ridiculing you and poking fun at you, and you didn't do anything to her. All you did was carry an anointing. The enemy of our people doesn't want to see you go any further. They want you to stop right where you are. But they got no idea you just getting started.
Know something.
Sometimes you need to get knocked down before you can really figure out what your fight is and how you need to fight it. Sometimes you need to feel the pain and sting of defeat to activate the real passion and purpose that God predestined inside of you. God says in Jeremiah, I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Hear me well on this day. This day when you have reached the hilltop and you are deciding on next jobs, next steps, careers, further education. You would rather find purpose than a job or a career. Purpose crosses disciplines. Purpose isn't as
Citizens of Hill, Virginia, I'm back here, but I'm not back here for you all to welcome me back. I'm back here to apologize. I'm back here to admit that I've done some things that have been horrible. I've done some things that have been bad. I've done some things that I'm not proud of. And so I'm coming to you all to apologize. You know, Delilah, I was tempted I heard talking about hurting my family, hurting my friends. You saw what she did to Officer Henry Morris, or former Officer Henry Morris, who became my vice mayor, my best friend, and somebody that was a confidant that went to as a partner, and we shared everything. I helped him get saved into the church. But as you know, sometimes, things don't always go as planned. I gave in to my temptations. It was no fault of his. It was the fault of everybody else. They did what they did. I had nothing to do. Like, they did what they did. I did what I did. This was all my fault. And it was nobody's fault but my own. And so I'm coming to you to let you all know that the guilty part is me. I take full responsibility, and I know that you all may not welcome me back, but it just is what it is. I already have a home, and of course I would like to have a home here, but I already have a home in Death Valley, Virginia. But just want to let you know I love you all. That love has never changed. Despite everything that's happened, love has never changed. I love you all. You all take care, and God bless.
Son, I always
Hey,
told
baby.
you, when
It's
the time
me.
is right,
I told you
things
that
will
this
happen.
day would come
You've
soon
been
enough.
patient long enough. You've suffered long enough. And now here's your time to rejoice. Here's your time to enjoy life. Here's your happy ending. And son, you deserve it. Every little bit of it. God bless you, my son.